The Richest Man in Babylon. This is more than just a book about money. It is a practical guide that illuminates the essence of financial success, explaining how disciplined financial habits are not mere advice, but the fundamental pillars upon which wealth is built and true freedom is achieved. It is an open invitation to everyone, regardless of their starting point, to break free from financial constraints and unleash their latent potential in building a dignified, prosperous life filled with the accomplishments they have always dreamed of. Prepare to change your perspective and let the journey to achieve your financial dreams begin. The first and most crucial lesson serves as the cornerstone upon which the entire edifice of wealth is built. In the ancient city of Babylon lived a man of wisdom and wealth, Akkad, who did not inherit his fortune, but built it from scratch. He attributed his success to one profoundly simple yet deeply impactful principle: start thy purse to fattening. This phrase doesn't merely mean saving. It signifies adopting a financial philosophy centered on absolute priority for your financial self. It is a clear call to pay yourself first before any other obligation. Consider this. When you receive your income, whether it's a salary or profits, the very first thing you do is set aside a portion for yourself before settling rent bills, buying food, or fulfilling any other desires. Akkad recommends allocating at least 10% of your total income. This figure might seem large to some initially, especially if resources are scarce. But the essence lies not in the initial amount, but in building the habit itself. Even if what you save initially is a very small sum, the most important thing is to start, because every small step contributes to building enormous momentum over time. The goal is not self-deprivation, but building a financial system that works for you. As your income increases, the portion you allocate to savings should grow proportionally to reinforce this golden habit. Imagine that every part you pay yourself is a piece of control, placing it in your hand to shape your financial future. This simple yet disciplined act instills in you a sense of power and responsibility towards your financial situation. It reminds you that you deserve to be the first beneficiary of your hard work and effort. Remember this ancient wisdom well: little strokes fell great oaks. Consistency is the magic key here. If 10% seems difficult at first, start with a lower percentage, say 5%. The important thing is to begin and commit. This regular saving creates an invaluable safety net, serving as your shield against life's unpredictable fluctuations and unexpected surprises. Life is full of unforeseen challenges, from car breakdowns to emergency medical bills. But with strong savings, you can face these storms without having to resort to debt, which can be a trap difficult to escape. So what are you waiting for? Why not start fattening your purse today? Remember that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that step is the most important investment in your future. Take it today, and you will never regret it. Instead, you will begin to see the vast financial horizon awaiting you. Having mastered the art of paying yourself first and allocated a portion of your income to grow your purse, we move on to another vital aspect of the wealth-building journey: control thy expenditures. This principle does not advocate living in poverty or depriving oneself of all life's pleasures. Rather, it is a call to awareness and judiciousness. It's about being fully vigilant and conscious of where every coin you earn is going. Akkad was not advocating stinginess, but financial astuteness. His famous statement in this regard summarizes everything. Budget thy expenses to pay for necessities, enjoyments, and worthy desires without spending more than 9/10 of thy earnings. This simply means that after allocating 10% to yourself, you must manage your entire life with the remaining 9/10 of your income. Akkad clearly understood the fundamental difference between needs and wants. Needs are indispensable for survival and living with dignity. A roof over your head, food to nourish you, and clothes to cover your body. Wants, on the other hand, are things that add pleasure or luxury to your life, but are not essential, such as the latest smartphone, a luxurious vacation to a distant destination, or the newest fashion trends. Before opening your wallet to buy anything, honestly ask yourself this fundamental question: do I truly need this, or do I just want it? If it's merely a want, the book suggests a simple and effective strategy. Wait 30 days before buying. It's astonishing how many desires lose their importance or completely disappear from your mind during this period. Or you might even find a better or cheaper alternative. This practice doesn't make you cheap. It makes you a deliberate controller of your spending. The next step is to accurately track your expenses. Use a simple notebook, a phone app, or even a spreadsheet. The goal is to know exactly where your money is going. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flows, you'll be able to identify areas where you can easily cut back on spending, or where your money is leaking away without real benefit. A budget is not a restriction that limits your freedom. It is a clear roadmap that guides you toward financial freedom. It is a powerful tool that gives you complete control over your money and helps you achieve your financial goals faster and more effectively. When you control your spending, you control your financial destiny. Budgeting doesn't have to be a daunting and complicated task. Technology has evolved to make it incredibly easy. There are countless apps and tools available that can help you create a personalized budget in minutes. Find the tool that suits your lifestyle and personality and stick with it. Remember once again, consistency is the key to success. By consciously controlling your expenditures, you can enjoy life to the fullest, free from financial worry and stress. It's all about finding the right balance and ensuring that your money works hard for you, rather than you working hard to cover its expenses. As we progress on our financial journey, we find ourselves having mastered the art of saving by paying ourselves first and becoming more aware and in control of our expenditures through budgeting. But what comes next? These funds you've diligently accumulated, these savings that have grown thanks to your discipline, how can you benefit most from them? Here comes the role of making thy gold multiply. This is the essence of investing. Investing is the magical key to exponentially growing your savings, and it's what distinguishes the wealthy from others. It's not about becoming a Wall Street expert overnight, but about understanding some basic principles and applying them intelligently. Arcade describes it simply and beautifully. Gold laboreth diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds for it profitable employment. This means your money should not remain idle. It must be active, working, and generating more money on its own. Imagine your money as a team of diligent workers. Every coin you have is a small worker with the potential to bring in more workers, more coins, if employed correctly. When you keep money under your mattress or in a regular savings account that yields minimal interest, it remains dormant, neither growing nor multiplying. But when you invest this money wisely, it goes out into the world to work for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, generating more income for you. It's like having an entire workforce bringing you profits even while you sleep. There are many ways to invest your money, ranging from traditional stocks and bonds to real estate, mutual funds, index funds, and business ventures. The most important thing is to find investments that align with your risk tolerance and financial goals. You should not invest in something that makes you constantly anxious or that you don't fully understand. You must be comfortable with your investment choices. Don't be afraid to seek advice from experienced professionals, such as trusted financial advisors. These experts can provide valuable insights and guidance tailored to your situation. A good financial advisor can help you build a diversified investment portfolio, specifically designed to grow your wealth over the long term. Diversification is a fundamental principle in risk management. It ensures that you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Remember, my friends, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience and consistency. Beware of falling prey to get-rich-quick schemes or attempts to time the market, as these strategies often lead to heavy losses rather than gains. One of the simplest and most effective methods for beginners to invest is through mutual funds, which offer natural diversification and professional management. Another excellent option is index funds, which track the performance of a specific market index with very low costs. The key is to start small, even with modest amounts, and gradually and regularly increase your investments over time. Consistent contributions, no matter how small initially, can lead to enormous growth thanks to the power of compound interest. And the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow and multiply. Time is one of the most powerful assets an investor possesses. As we progress on our path to wealth, after having learned how to save, organize spending, and invest intelligently, another principle emerges that is no less important than its predecessors: protecting what you have earned. This involves guarding thy treasure from loss. In ancient Babylon, just as in our current era, there were always those who preyed on the naive and greedy. Akkad warned against such individuals, emphasizing, "Guard thy treasure from loss by investing only where thy principal is safe." This is a clear warning against recklessness and uncalculated risks with your hard-earned money. Do not fall into the trap of get-rich-quick schemes that promise fantastical returns in a short time, and never invest in things you do not thoroughly understand. Remember the golden rule: if an offer seems too good to be true, it probably is. Before entrusting your money to anyone or depositing it into any investment, do your full due diligence. Research thoroughly, inquire about their track record of successes or failures, and ask for reliable references. Never be afraid to withdraw and walk away if you feel something isn't right, or if there's anything vague or unclear. It is your money, and you bear the ultimate responsibility to protect it. Calculated risks are an integral part of the wealth-building process, for without them, significant growth cannot be achieved. However, these risks must be carefully considered, and you must fully understand the potential downsides. Do not put all your savings into a single high-risk investment, even if the potential returns are tempting. Remember the principle of diversification mentioned earlier, as it is essential for protecting your wealth from shocks. Protecting your wealth is just as important as growing it. For what good is earning a lot if you lose even more? After safeguarding your wealth, we move to an important concept for achieving financial security and stability: making thy dwelling a profitable investment. Akkad and the people of ancient Babylon understood the great value of owning one's own home. He stated simply and powerfully, "Own thy own home." Owning a home is not just a place to live and seek shelter. It is a fundamental investment in your financial future. Every time you make a monthly mortgage payment, you are not paying rent that goes to another owner. Instead, you are building equity in an asset that belongs to you. This means that a portion of each payment goes towards reducing the principal amount of the loan, thus increasing your ownership stake in the home. Additionally, when you own your home, you have complete control over it. You can renovate it, decorate it, paint it your favorite colors, and transform it into a personal sanctuary that reflects your taste and personality. Let us not forget the sense of pride that comes with owning something of your own, a feeling that is priceless. Buying a house is a significant financial decision that requires study and planning, but it is often one of the best long-term investments you can make. Real estate, over time, tends to appreciate in value, meaning your home could become significantly more valuable than what you paid for it. When you rent, you pay money every month for someone else to build their own wealth, while you gain no ownership stake in the property. But when you own a home, you build wealth for yourself with every payment you make. Naturally, you must choose a home that fits your budget and live within your means. Do not fall into the trap of buying a house larger than you can afford, as this could become a financial burden instead of an asset. Owning a home is indeed an excellent way to build wealth and secure your financial future, as it provides stability and enhances your investment portfolio with a valuable asset. Having secured stability through homeownership, it is now time to think about the very long term. This involves ensuring a future income. None of us possess a crystal ball to tell us what tomorrow holds. But what we can do is prepare for it. Arcad clearly understood that even the strongest camel cannot work forever, and that there are stages in life where the ability to earn may diminish or cease entirely. Therefore, he wisely stated, "Provide in advance for the needs of thy growing age and the protection of thy family." This clearly means establishing a retirement plan. The earlier you start planning for retirement, the much better off you will be in the future. The primary reason for this is the power of compound interest, where your investment grows not only on the original amount, but also on the accumulated interest. One of the best ways to save for retirement is through employer-sponsored retirement plans, such as 401k plans in the United States, or their equivalents in other countries. These plans allow you to contribute pre-tax dollars, meaning they reduce your currently taxable income and thus lower your tax bill today. Furthermore, these funds grow tax-deferred until the time of withdrawal in retirement. Another excellent option, especially for beginners, is a Roth IRA. With a Roth IRA, you contribute your after-tax money, but withdrawals made in retirement are completely tax-free. This gives you significant tax flexibility in the future. Retirement planning might seem complex and overwhelming at first, with all its terminology and options. But do not let this fear prevent you from starting. Seek out a trusted financial advisor who can clarify matters and simplify them for you. Do your own research as well. Read about the different options and create a retirement plan that aligns with your financial goals and aspirations. Remember that retirement is not just a period of ceasing work. It is a stage of absolute freedom. It is the time when you can do what you want, when you want, and however you want, without constant worry about money. It is the opportunity to pursue your hobbies, travel, spend time with loved ones, or simply enjoy peace and tranquility. Start planning today and give yourself the greatest gift, securing your financial future. Remember well that the steps you take now, today, are what will determine the quality of your life and your well-being in the years to come. Therefore, take action and fill your future with brilliance and prosperity. We have reached the final stage of this inspiring journey, and this last lesson is no less important than its predecessors. Rather, it serves as the culmination of everything we have learned. This involves increasing thy ability to earn. Arcad, that wise Babylonian man, realized that true wealth is not measured solely by the amount of money you hold in your wallet or bank account, but is measured more profoundly by your renewed ability to earn and generate wealth. He stated very clearly, "Cultivate thy own powers to study and become wiser, to become more skillful, to so act as to respect thyself." This principle forms the cornerstone of continuous financial and personal growth. It is a clear call to commit to lifelong learning, to continuous growth and development, and to constantly improve your skills. Do not stop seeking new opportunities to expand your knowledge base, whether through books, training courses, workshops, or even through learning from practical experiences. Strive diligently to become a true expert in your field, or in any area that interests you and provides value. The greater your personal value, and the more skills and knowledge you possess, the greater your value will be to employers or potential clients if you are self-employed. This self-advancement inevitably leads to an increase in your earning potential. Increasing your earning capacity is not just about making more money. It is a deep personal growth process that leads to satisfaction and accomplishment. When you work on improving yourself and developing your skills, you not only increase your market value, but also boost your self-confidence and sense of achievement. Be the best version of yourself, not only professionally, but personally as well. Work on developing your positive traits, learn from your mistakes, and always strive for excellence. This continuous pursuit of improvement is what distinguishes successful individuals and propels them towards achieving unprecedented levels of wealth and accomplishment. Ultimately, investing in yourself is the best investment you can ever make, because its return is not limited to money, but extends to encompass satisfaction, happiness, and the ability to face life's challenges with confidence. And so, dear friends, we have reached the end of our deep exploration of the timeless wisdom from the richest man in Babylon. These 7 lessons, seemingly simple on the surface, are in fact powerful principles that have transformed the lives of millions across generations, and they possess the absolute power to change your lives too. Building wealth is not a magical process or a stroke of luck. Rather, it is a direct result of self-discipline, hard work, and making smart, conscious, and deliberate financial choices. Begin implementing these principles, one by one, into your daily lives. Do not rush the results, for wealth is built step by step, with patience and perseverance. Witness how your financial horizons transform and flourish. Always remember that the true power to build wealth lies within your hands. It resides in every decision you make, every habit you form, and every investment you undertake. Let this wisdom be your motivation. Go forth now and make your financial dreams a reality.